Namaste, peace, God, hotel. I say 13 love, 13th overtone. Alright, so I'm gonna break down real quick. Like Helios is the word that comes from the sun, you know what I'm saying, representing the sun. You know, because you know the Greeks got their knowledge from the Cometics, you know, and the crown with the shining orul, and orul is the radiance of a luminous cloud that portrays your aura, your energy. It pictures of Godhead. You see this in a lot of arts. The aura appears oval on the whole body or elliptical forms. So it basically looks like it's often depicted as a circular or a vesica Pisces, which is like, you know, them serpent eyes. You know what it is. You know, them football, you know, type of shit. Them almond things. You know, the same thing as a leaf. You know how the leaf is. You know what I'm saying? Is a vesica Pisces. You know what I'm saying? Or blessings, or quarter foil, appearing as a luminous disc around the head. It is called a halo. You know, you look at it as a halo or a nimbus. The combination of nimbus and aureole is called glory, a radiant crown with pointed rays intended to represent the rays of the sun. A flaming aureole, the aura, is that idea of the emanation of light from the head of a superior being. And then we got the world, the word, what's it called? They also had the studies of the Mithric mysteries and Mithra, who these are the Greek niggas again. They call this nigga the real sun god, you know what I'm saying? But if you know the true definition of Mithra, you know what I'm saying, it's just the word myth-ra, you know what I'm saying, which is myth of Ra, the myth of Ra, you know what I'm saying, the mythology, the knowledge of Ra, knowing that the Greeks got their knowledge from ancient Kemet. So the real sun god was Amun-Ra, you know what I'm saying, or Aton-Ra, you know what I'm saying. The sun is also known as the god soul, representing your soul. In Sanskrit, let me see. In Sanskrit, Mitra means friends or friendship. And, you know, when I think of the word friendship or anything like relationship, you automatically think of a ship. You know, why are you putting friend with ship? You know what I'm saying? So you got to acknowledge those things and pull things out of its, you know, where it needs to be put into perspective, the proper perspective. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about the sun, the energy, your Merkabah here. The stars of light resemble blossoming flowers. So it's kind of like the flower of life. That's what flowers represent. If you look at flowers, and they're all in one and the same. That's why the Natia spirits, who are the fairies and, you know, and so forth, you know, they are part of the animal, the plant kingdom, and, you know, and if they're caretakers of the plant kingdom, as above so below. So they're celestial beings as well too. Those are your ancestors. Those are who you are. This is who you are. This is why you grow wings. This is why, you know, they tell you, oh, you're going to be an angel or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's really, you're going to be a Netir or a Neteru, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the whole thing about it is that, you know, all these Netirs and Neterus have great responsibility, and their responsibility is to heal. The power that they have, so much power that they have, is to heal and take care and to do all the things that they need to do, cleaning the air and such and whatever, and also as above so below, as well as in the stars, you know what I'm saying? And this is actually you. These are other parts of you. These are multi-dimensional beings of you, you know what I'm saying? And you need to attune yourself, because this is part of your frequency. This is part of your chakras, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't talk about this before. I talk about it all the time, but not like this, because, you know, I ain't wanted people to think, yo, this nigga is really cartoony, because I was already talking about cartoon and shit like that. So I gotta, you know, keep going deeper and further in, you know what I'm saying? Because now a lot of people, you know, everybody's in tune with this shit. You know, the people who need to be in tune with this is in tune with it. Those that don't need to be in tune with it, y'all looking at me like I'm a crazy ass nigga, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like that, because, you know, the balance gets weighed out right there. You know what I'm saying? How you treating us right now is the scale it's gonna tell where you're gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? We are the FyAH. You know what I'm saying? We are the balances. We are the ones. Oh, are you treating us like shit? All right, cool, no doubt. You gonna see how heavy your shit gonna get. You gonna see how this shit gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see how everything balances out. You know what I'm saying? Simple, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's the heart chakra. So, as your holiness increases, there is no way to depict its brightness except by darkness. And this is what I mean by we dark workers, man. And especially light workers, the terminology of working light. You're not working as hard. You ain't working as heavy. You just a surface being, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We dark workers. We go beyond what these people can imagine. We so, like how this shit says straight up. You can look this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Holiness, as your holiness increases, there is no way to depict this brightness except by darkness. And that's how you look. You know what I'm saying? If you acknowledge the skies is blue, the water is blue, but that's only the surface part of the skies, and that's only the surface part of the water. So that's the intuition. That's the beginning of knowing that there is another something else than just this right here. There's something more than just what you're seeing right now. And you see that, okay, I could go to the skies and it gets blue, and I could go to the ocean and it's blue. But the deeper you go, you'll start seeing, the deeper you go into the ocean, it gets darker, it turns purple, and then it gets darker, violet, and then you get to the pitch darkness where you see, you know what I'm saying, the mermaids and all types of different beings, glowing, etherical beings, and all, like, so it's the same thing as above, so below. It's the same thing with the skies. The higher you go, you start seeing the different colors and stuff like that, and then boom, you're all the celestial beings and all this, and it's just the same as, you know, as above, so below. You know what I'm saying? And they call this thing a mandorola. You know what I'm saying? Which is an almond-like shape representing sacred moments which transcend time and space, such as resurrection, transfiguration, morphing, ascending. Oh shit, nigga! I thought you was freaking about to punch you, nigga. I thought you was freaking what is it called? One of them possums, nigga. One of them freaking Nazis, yo. Will often be painted with several concentric patterns of color, which grow darker as they come close to the center. You know what I'm saying? And this right here is talking about like, this is about symbolism. So when you see a picture, you see it like with that oval shape, which is really them serpent eyes. You know what I'm saying? You start seeing, you know, that whole energy, and that's what I mean. Like when your energy starts glowing up, you start seeing that, you know, with your aura, the aura around you becomes perfectly aligned, and you become this one whole eye, a Vesica Pisces. You know what I'm saying? A whole eye, and that's the same thing as a stargate, and as well as, you know, for the females and you know, males, and you know, it's hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? So gotta acknowledge that. So when you see a lot of these pictures, energy going like that, and the aura, that's representing a very like, it's ascending, transfiguration, you know, shit like that, astral traveling, astral planing, astral projecting. So that's dealing with that. That's that sun thing, right? So I'm continuing breaking down. Now I'm going into the Bible real quick. You know what I'm saying? To your scriptures and shit like that. Revelation 19:12. His eyes are like blazing fire, and his head were many crowns. You know, this is that same energy. That same fire, that blazing, that Kundalini energy. You know what I'm saying? Eyes of fire. You know, like, Thoth wrote, the Houthi wrote in fire. He wrote on the Moldavite, on fire, you know what I'm saying, with fire, you know what I'm saying. And you know, what's my thug nigga, divine shaman thug nigga, Noble Jewel Ali, you know what I'm saying. He wrote a book. He wrote the book, the ill book, Book of Fire, the Book of Fire. You know what I'm saying. So you gotta have eyes of flame of fire, and you have to have that flame of fire within you to even write a book of flame of fire about fire. You know what I'm saying. And this is increasing. So now we at the level of the fire. Just like, you know, fireballs coming from the skies, we rising up this fire, the heat and kundalini, we like, you know what I'm saying, like the fire is on a whole nother level. At that time the fire was blue, you know what I'm saying. Now the fire is at violet, ultraviolet, UV, you know what I'm saying. And that's why a lot of people, the people that ain't got their good melanin, they getting attacked by these things, you know what I'm saying. But you know, you can change all that and be good. Revelations 1, chapter 1, verse 14. The hair on his head was white like wool, like snow, and his eyes were like flame of fire. You know what I'm saying? And what that represents is what else comes out from flames of fire and eyes like that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else but the sun, you know what I'm saying? The clouds all around the sun, and you see it coming out with the fire, the eyes of fire when you're sun gazing, and you can see the eye of Almond Ra. You can stare right at it, and that's you. You're looking at yourself. This is that fire you have. Them clouds around it is that aura, is that energy, that magnetic field energy all around you, you know what I'm saying? As the deeper you get, and you have this aura field around you, what they call this egg. It's like literally like an egg. Those people who try to attack you, psychic vampires or whatever the case may be, you will feel that shit when you're in tune. You will feel some psychic vampire trying to get at you. I'm talking about, when I say psychic vampires at this level, I'm talking those that specifically are on some demonic shit, going to certain places to try to take people's energy. Like, for instance, that they will go to, let's see, like some president shit, like people voting or whatever, right? They'll go to the voting thing, and then they'll be there to drain people's energy out, you know, and they're stealing your energy just to do more wickeder things, you know what I'm saying? Just try to get into that level of getting higher to keep you doing wicked things, because it's total destruction with that when it comes to the psychic vampire, which in the end of the day, you know, it's just an illusion. We just talk to you like this for right now to pull you out of there, because there's no such thing as duality. There's only one thing, and that's only one love. That's it. 13 love and all that kind of stuff. That's it. Ain't nothing else other than that. Everything else than that is just an illusion. Just right now, we just got to pick you up out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think, oh, you need to have chaos and this and that. No. That kind of chaos is out of order. It's like the chaos that we bring, it has order, has an organization. You know what I'm saying? It's properly you know what I'm saying? Properly managed. It's not out of control. It's just like when you get into a Kundalini experience, comparing a Kundalini experience to a Caesar. You know what I'm saying? A Kundalini experience, a real Kundalini experience, you have control over it. You're trance, you know what I'm saying? You have control over it. You may feel, you might fall on the ground or whatever, but you're not gonna do some crazy shit. Now a Caesar, you know, it's funny how they call it a Caesar, you know what I'm saying? Out of all names, Caesar. Everybody think about that, Julius Caesar, you know what I'm saying?